Hello, my students. You're welcome to Adejola Michael channel. This is my YouTube channel, and I've been imparting life with mathematics, and I hope you have been enjoying my video. Today we'll be doing statistics, and today you will see in the world that there was drastic change, even in our population, because there was what we call statistics. We can say, what is the statistics population of people in Nigeria? You can even say, what is the statistic population in people in USA, in UK, in America, in Australia, in whatever country we may meet ourselves, because there is always statistics. Because statistics will make us to understand some things that, okay, let me use an example now. Okay, maybe a parent now wants to send his son to Abuja to go and school in a secondary school there. No, as Abuja as a whole state, has many secondary schools there. And perhaps if he wants to maybe do spectator or spectate, she cannot go round, or he cannot go around the state of Abuja looking for secondary school. But because of statistics, he could select. That's what we call sample. Taking sample. You see, I write sample. Sample is just, this is the subset of population. That is the sample of secondary school we have in Abuja. And he will look their quality, maybe online, or search through the statistics of students that they have produced. And that's why we call it statistics. And with that, when we are talking about statistics, we have to talk about some terms and some keywords you have to know. That's why when we are talking about statistics is the science of collecting, organizing, and analyzing data for a given purpose. You see, it's just the science of collecting. You have to collect. By a parent looking for school for his child in Abuja, he has to collect information. He has to collect data. He has to know how many schools are there in Abuja through the statistic online, and he will organize it and analyze it. Okay, this school have produced like 20 graduates and 20 top students in many universities. He or she wants to what? Admit that, okay, let my school go to this school because of what? Statistics. That's why I say it's a science of collecting, organizing, and analyzing data for given purpose. Okay, and there are some terms in statistics like population. We ought to know population. Population, this is the totality of observation with which we are concerned. You see, totality of people in Nigeria, that's what we are concerned. How about getting me? Because statistics will make us to know, okay, in the year 2019, year 2016, these are the statistics of people in Nigeria. And in 2023, these are the statistics of people in what? In Nigeria. That's the help of statistics because of population. And also under statistics, we have what we call sample. Sample, this is the subset of population. It's just the subset. Okay, in Nigeria now, we have how many universities? Yeah, the sample we now take will make us to know how many universities. Okay, maybe is it federal university we are talking about? Is it state university we are talking about? Is it private university we are talking about in Nigeria? That is the subset, is sample. Under federal university, you may have up to like 50. That's the frequency. Under private university, you may have up to like 20. Under there may be more than that, but I'm just using it as an example. I think you are understanding me. Okay, that's sample. Okay, when we are talking about raw data, you see, raw data, they are collected data which have not been organized numerically. That is, they have not been arranged. They have not been arranged whether ascending or descending. And the next one we'll be talking about is array. Okay, this is the this is arrays of number. This is the arrangement of raw numerical data in ascending or descending order of magnitude. You see, when we are talking about array is just the arrangement, how we can arrange, whether in ascending or in descending order. Look at ascending. Ascending order is just from lowest to the highest. I mean 0, 1. You see, I write on the board 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is increasing. It's not decreasing. That's why we call it ascending. It is ascending. It is increasing. But when we talk about descending order, it is decreasing. It can start from the highest to the lowest. Descending. 6 to 1. 6 to 0. That's what we call descending. And when we are talking about arrays and everything under statistics, we ought to talk about frequency and tally. What is frequency? Frequency is the number of outcome. That is, okay, we have how many red book in this house and how many blue book in this house. That is the word. The amount of books we have. I mean, the counting of book we have in this house. It's what we call the frequency. That is outcome. The outcome it shows. The outcome of red cloth. The outcome of blue coat in this house. That's what we call frequency. Frequency is the number of outcomes of any value, whether it is clothes, whether it is room, in any materials. The number of outcomes we have in it. That's what we call a frequency. That's why I say frequency is the number of outcomes of any value in a given data. Why tally is the stroke representation of frequency. Okay, let's do some examples to show how a frequency look like and how it where I told you tally represents frequency. I represent 1. I represents this is a symbol of tally. We call it, you can call it anything, but it is called tally. Represent 2. Y 3 represent 3. Tally, this is tally. 4 represent 4. Yeah, this is how we write it in tally. This is 5. We call this one bundle. This is 5. And so on and so forth. But look at it. Okay, we'll be dealing with on-group example, but maybe in our next video we may be dealing with group data video. Let's continue. We'll be doing one under these statistics. And look at this example 1. This is what this example 1 is trying to tell us, that the age of 25 students in DS1 of Bodija College is given as follows. That is, in Bodija College, we have 25 students in DS1, and this was between all these ranges that they give as follow. And look at it. You see, we have to look for sample. Now, I've told you that sample is just the word, is the subset of population. And look at it. We have like 7, 8, 10, 15, 8, 9, 7, 8, 8. They are repetition of what? Of ages. And how can we do it? We have to take a sample out. And that's the sample. We will now make use of it in tally. That is the amount of time they occur. That is frequency. Okay, we want to take out some. Smallest number here is 7. If you look inwardly very well, if you look perpetually very well, you will see that the inward number is 7. I want you to look very well. You will see that the smallest number is 7. That's where your sample will start from. That means number 1 sample is what? 7. And look at it. Followed by what? 8. Followed by what? 9. Followed by what? 10. Followed by 11. Followed by 12. Sorry, this thing cannot continue, but let me just manage the board so that you understand. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, can see that the highest number is 15. These are the sample. We only get out the sample, and that's why I say sample is just the subset of what? Of population. Okay, to now represent it, the numbers they occur, I mean the numbers of time they occur in tally. You know, tally is just the stroke representation of frequency. And how can we know the tally, the number of time and age occur? The only way we can know it is by what? Taking it out. You see, those students that are what? 7 years old, how can we mark them out in GS1? Those students that are what? 7 years old, we can mark them out. This 7, 1, this another 7, 2, this another 7, 3, this another what? Another 7, 4. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you getting it? That means the number of students, that is the number of students that are 7 years old. The number of occurrences of that frequency is what? 4. Are you getting me like that? Look at 8 now. This 8. How many times how many times does 8 occur? I mean those students that are 8 years old. You see, this 1. I'm using different type of shapes so that I won't make mistake. 8. Look at this one also. 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see, we have up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are 7. You write it in form of tally. You know, I've told you how a tally is represented. This is 7. 9 now. Those students that are 9 years old, I will use another shape. I can use rectangle for it. Those students that are what? 9 years old. You see? 1, 2, 3. They are 3 in number. They are 3 in what? In number. Those students that are 10 now, I can make use of, let me make use of square and slash. You see? 1, 2, 3, 4. They are 4 in number. For 10 students now, they are 4. Okay, let's look for 11. 11 now. Let's use minus. For 11, 1, 2, there are only 2. Abi, there are 2. If you look in what, there are what? 2. That means for 11 is 2. For 12 now, we have what? Only 1. Let's use star. Abi, and that's what? 1. For 13, 13 also is 1. We can use L on it. That's what? 1. For 14 now, 14 is what? Look at it. This 14. We can use Z. And that's what? 1. For 15 now, you see 15. We can use W. I think that's all. That's 2. I mean, 1, 2. That's all. 2. This how we can calculate or arrange a number in form of tally and frequency. And I hope you understand this class. But I want us to know that in our next class, we'll be touching what we call central of tendency. When we are talking about central of tendency, we'll be talking about mean, median, mode, and even range. But it's not for today class. But I want you to subscribe under my YouTube channel so that you can see some new uploading video that I will be giving at Still Remain Tutor. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. Thank you. God bless.